Csgo has been famously inconsistent with its operation release dates, but with some recent information leading a lot of people to believe that an operation could be coming very soon, I figured it would only be right if I talked about what I expect to see from this operation and what I would like change from the last one. So without further ado, let's get into talking about this new operation that could be coming soon. So first of all, before all of you think I'm fake news, let me first go over the actual reasoning behind why I and a lot of others think a new operation could be coming potentially within the next few days or weeks, or who knows, because it's CSGO devs. The first reason that foreshadows it is the actual updates from CSGO's Steam database page. The second picture shows last year, one day before Operation Shattered Web was released, there was a changed asset, and on November 8th of this year, less than 2 weeks ago, we see the same message. But it's been over a week since we've seen it, so where is this supposed operation? Well, personally, I could very well see it coming sometime very near in the future. There has not been a considerable CS update in a while, and a lot of people are saying that the amount of CSGO devs in the beta testing app could be a reason leading to it as well, but they seem to be in the beta pretty consistently, so I can't exactly say whether or not that means anything, but I definitely think they're working on it considering there hasn't been an update so long, and I really expect it to come soon. The major being pushed back sometime next year kind of furthers my point, and with a pretty solid amount of people playing CS currently because of the pandemic, now would be a really great time for the operation, I feel. So what exactly will be included in CSGO's 10th operation? Well, let's first talk about the actual operation missions, and then we'll get into skins and such in a bit. I feel like Operation Shattered Web had a pretty solid idea with the whole battle pass. I think it got people to play the game a lot more and all of its different game modes, but at the same time, some things about the missions were absolutely god awful if I'm gonna be honest. One of the missions I remember being especially horrendous was the hostage rescue mission. If you're giving the entire community the same exact hostage mission at the same time and asking them all to rescue 5 hostages, it kinda just turns into a mundane task rather than something enjoyable to do and grind for. I think it wouldn't be as bad if everyone had the same missions across the entire operation, but not during the same week, so you can avoid grinding for the same thing. Like, for example, I could have the hostage mission on week 3 and my buddy can have it on week 10 of the operation, so you don't run into things like this where you have hundreds of people, or probably thousands of people, grinding for the same exact thing, and it kind of just makes it a roadblock for some players and just makes the mission extremely hard to do. So yeah, I feel like this would make some of the missions a lot less painful, honestly. I think the actual battle pass rewards were pretty solid and actually felt like a good reason to grind. I really enjoyed leveling up for one and don't feel like it needed that much changes for the new operation, except maybe less graffiti drops and more actual drops from the 3 different collections. But speaking of the 3 different collections, I think they're really good for the operation. It kind of feels like a good old mystery box feel of, oh, I can get a $1,000 op skin from this and then go week after week for it, but you always end up getting a 3-cent battle scarred P250, but there's always that chance that you get a $1,000 op skin. But I'm practically guaranteeing we see these collections featured in the next operation. I think people were big fans of the skins in the collections, and I'm sure they wouldn't make them extremely limited as they currently are. And that could potentially make for some good investments, but that's something for another video. Speaking of investments, this new operation will most definitely bring a new case. A lot of people are speculating that rather than something like a new knife coming out, the quote-unquote old knives from the Shattered Web case might receive chroma finishes, which would allow for something like a skeleton knife ruby or tiger tooth, or rust coat as well, but I'd rather not think about that. Either way, this operation could lead to some pretty sick skins. Gloves are definitely an option on the table as well. We really haven't gotten any new gloves since February 15th of 2018, so it's about time we see some new ones in my opinion. Nearly 3 years for new gloves is a pretty long wait. And now, finally, as for the new content that could potentially be added to the game in a new operation. The only thing I've really heard people talk about is the new Danger Zone map, Frostbite. I don't believe there's any evidence to devs actually adding a new Danger Zone map, but I feel like it's always a possibility, especially with the positive feedback that Frostbite has received. But as for the actual map updates, I'm not sure we'll get anything, and I can't guarantee it, but I definitely think it would be a good addition to the game. As I actually said in my previous video, I think it'd be great if CSGO devs constantly rotated in new competitive maps for the community to try, and I think the operation would be a great time to test that out. But unfortunately, I don't know anything about that, and I guess we'll just see if a new operation comes out soon. But yeah, let me know what you guys think should be in the new operation, whether it's certain skins you've seen from the workshop, new maps, knives, or just game modes in general. But overall, just to summarize pretty much everything, we'll most likely see the operation collections from Shattered Web, most likely a similar battle pass with hopefully some more well-refined missions, potentially a new danger zone map, or just other maps in general, and of course some new skins in the operation case. This thing could be coming any day now, so definitely be sure to leave a comment telling me what you guys would like to see in the new operation. But for now, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to see more CSGO videos like this one. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.